Our brisket and our burn-in's second to none. Like, honestly think that, because I've been to pretty much every barbecue restaurant you can think of, our brisket burn-in, I think, stands above everybody else's easily.
We are the best. Not that the others aren't amazing. Kansas City culture of barbecue is incredible. Everybody is going to go at barbecue from what is their focus, what is their priority. Our priority is being fresh, chef-driven, and local.
And Chef Phillip, who is now the executive chef, came in after him, and he's taken it up and he's added things to the menu, and he's kind of kept things that are staples, he's kept the same.
But in areas where we could fine tune it or make it better. For example, we have taken our cocktails to a higher level. Things like how we seat and the system we use to take reservations, our online presence, a lot of the things that honestly Rob really wanted to do, but he didn't have a chance to get to.
Thermometers play a really big role here. When we set up our line in the mornings, pretty much everything that touches the line should be temped. Cool items should be under 40, hot items, depending on what it is, should be at least above 145. 165 for certain things, 145 if it's already cooked.
But I guarantee my chef, if he takes less than 120 temperatures a day of anything, I'm surprised.
Whenever the sous chef gets here at 2, he goes through the whole line with the thermometer. He checks items to see if it's at the right temperature.
You don't have time to play around. You've got to get it done. You're about to do a shift change. It's time to do line check. You don't have time to stand there going, okay, I'm waiting for the temperature. How long is it going to be? No, you need to put that in there, and within a second to two, you need to know.
Like, some you put in there, you got to wait for it, and it's like, okay, the temperature popped up. This one is going to give you accurate read as soon as you put it in there. It's like, okay, easily the best thermometer you can have. Easily the best thermometer you can have.
Yeah, on a good Saturday here, not including carry out or anything else, we're going to feed 2,000 plus people.
Yeah, we move really fast here. When we get busy, you look down that line, I mean, we might be cracking jokes and stuff like that, but everybody's locked in on their job. And if we have something special in town, like when Taylor came in, I think we did upwards of like 230 ribs for that Saturday. And it was like almost 100 briskets. That's it. Like, people come from out of town just for our briskets. So it's like, we can't run out of that, So we get our briskets whole. We have to slice the cap off, which is called the burn-in. So you slice that off, then you cut all the fat off like that. Then we'll just take it and grill it. We'll lay that fatty side down and let it char up a little bit, and then we sell it. That's why you end up getting the lines in there like that. So yeah, add a nice little crisp to it while you bite it in there. It's not just like that fatty. It makes a big difference eating it with this versus not having it on the grill. Big difference. Probably 80 to 90% of the stuff that we sell probably can touch the grill at this point. Those high ticket items like the steaks, like the salmons, I want him using thermometers because I don't want him to overcook it to where we have to waste money and make another one, or undercook it and serve it, and they don't like it. So yeah, this station at night, because of, like I said, everything's pretty much touching the grill, it is the hardest station to work. Easily the hardest station to work. You're touching probably 80% of the plates on that station.
And everything's going to have that chef edge to it. Like just straight up conventional barbecue. This is KC, that's what we do. But where can you tweak it a little bit? There's going to be no dried herbs, none of that. Everything's going to be fresh. I think an example would be what Chef's done with the pork belly on the new menu. With his variation of the street corn under it, nice cilantro garnish, just things to take it to kind of a different direction.
A lot of places just have cheesy corn and it's just basic cheese and corn. Ours is a lot more intricate than that.
There's a couple brands that cost slightly less, and I will replace them about once a month. I'm using the same one that I've had for probably a year and a half. I don't think I've even had to change the batteries yet. Yeah, I mean, come on. How can you argue with that? Every
sous chef should have one in his pocket. So that's at least 4 to 5, depending on the shift. Head chef always has one. There's always one above the meat station. There's always one in the office. Any given shift, at least 6 to 8.
99% of the people who walk out that door, or when I talk to them at a table, how is everything? What I hear is awesome, amazing, incredible, best ever. That's very nice.